All right, so new skip in chapter 6. It will basically take you from here to the well, like the courtyard fight, like the first like actual encounter in this chapter, all the way to um chapter 7 just before they burned the building down. Um so yeah, it skips a big chunk of in-game cutscenes, puzzles, um the whole spider section, that's like a minute, over a minute actually. So it skips all of that. I don't know how much time it saves yet. But it does save time. You'll clearly see it. Um, but yeah, first of all, you want to do this unpatched. If you do this patched, you will get stuck in like maximum 3 times in the floor. There are times where we're purposely gonna be stuck in the floor, or we're just gonna happen to be stuck in the floor. Um, so and whenever you're patched, it's very tough to get out of that. Unpatched, you can just jump against the wall or something to get out of it. Anyway, also you want to have a skin. So the reason why you want to have a skin, you'll see later. You won't see it, but I'll explain it. But basically, Nate goes invisible whenever you hit the checkpoint in chapter 7. Nate goes invisible, and you can't really see where you're going for like 20 seconds of the run after that, unless you restart checkpoint, which there's no reason to restart checkpoint. It wouldn't save time anywhere in chapter 7 until you hit well, I can't really explain it. It's the second out of bounds in chapter 7 where you like shimmy and then you go to the right and the game has to load it in. If you know, you know. Anyway, that's when Nate will go back to being visible, but from like climbing the chandelier part to all the way there, that's like 20 seconds. Nate will be invisible and you won't be able to see where you're going. But if you have a skin, he'll stay visible. So just any of these skins. I personally chose Tommy, personal favorite. But yeah, we're gonna do 6 skip first of all. The reason why I'm here is because 6 skip ends differently. Also, I'm not gonna show how to do 6 skip. This is an advanced strat. So if you know 6 skip, I only suggest this to people who know 6 skip. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. Um, so yeah, if you don't know how to do 6 skip, I suggest you look up a tutorial. There's a tutorial on my channel. There's mass tutorial. There's I have one with inputs. I believe another person has one with inputs. I can't remember who. But if you need it, contact the Uncharted Discord, a speedrunning Discord. We'll be able to help you out. But yeah, 6 skip, just do it. I don't think this is gonna work. Let me just focus really quick. I don't know if this is gonna work. Yeah, it did. Okay. So the reason why I'm starting from 6 skip, right? You have to get to the well, right? You can actually jump from here. So you can jump from here to that side right there. And it's very safe. Either you grab the edge or you just stand on top of it and then you just take cover on the metal thingy over there where the grass is growing. You just take cover on it and you just cover launch straight to the well. And I feel like that'd be a bit faster than going up and going through the hole. I'm sure like people who've practiced 6 skip know about going through the hole and going down from there. So I'm not going to show that off. I'm going to show this off because it's new. But those are the 2 ways you can do this. Let me see if I can. Yeah, just go straight and jump. Yeah, and then you'll land here, and then eventually. Oh, I'm not facing the right way. You kind of have to kind of know where you're going. And then when you practice that, it'll be better. Like jumping farther to the right to be closer to the cover, and then you just cover launch the well. I think that'll be faster with practice. But yeah, basically we're gonna get this checkpoint. and then we're gonna restart checkpoint. Whenever
They're here somewhere.
I actually don't know where the
Hunt them
checkpoint
down.
is, but whenever the checkpoint triggers is when you want to restart checkpoint. But and you have to restart checkpoint, by the way. You can't do this without restarting checkpoint. So around there, I just like to vault over and then restart checkpoint. You have to restart checkpoint because we're gonna deload something, and whenever you have to deload something in Uncharted 3, you have to restart checkpoint at the latest checkpoint that you got. Similar to chapter 14, if you remember that, the old chapter 14 skip, you have to restart checkpoint there. Similar to that. Anyway, here, you want to do this in stealth. Like I said, I didn't say this before, but there are a lot of contingencies to this skip. I don't know if I said that before, but there are a lot of contingencies. So you want to have full stealth here. And you can't shoot. You can't shoot because, like, at any point until you trigger the chapter 7 checkpoint. So you have to do this in full stealth, and you can't shoot. And there will be other contingencies, but I'll explain that as it goes on. And I like to grab the thing right there just because. And this is the stealth route I came up with. There's probably something better. Like something like that. And then just going to here. And we're going to shimmy clip. So left and then hold right until he's like kind of done walking. And just keep doing that. Right about there, like you just have to kind of feel out when you want to stop. But right about there is when I like to stop, and then you want to clip out of bounds and then mash circle. Also, they noticed me, but I'll restart checkpoint because I'm just demonstrating. So you want to go back and then mash circle because there's a chance that not mash circle, press it once. If you mash circle, there's a chance you'll just let go of the thing completely. Press it once and then climb up, and then now you're out of bounds. The reason you want to press circle is because you can sometimes just stumble and then fall, like just from here, because there's a bottomless pit right there. You just stumble and fall easily. And the reason we do it from this cover and not the other side is because they'll see you. So this is the best cover to do the shimmy clip from without them seeing you, and you want to be in full stealth. And while we're here, this won't matter until we get... The stealth won't matter until we get to the 7 checkpoint, so I'll just demonstrate this while we're here. You want to... I like to aim here, just for safety, because if you don't aim here, there's a chance you'll fall, obviously. And then you want to get to the end, and then the way I like to set this up is... well, I don't see it now. I think I'm too far. Hold up. Where's my setup thing? What I use for this setup? I had a thing that I looked at, but it's not appearing. I looked at this, but it's not appearing when I'm... Anyway, I'm sure it'll be fine. So you want to be kind of straight along the wall. Like, kind of like this. And then we're going to deload this area. This tower. And we're going to be jumping into the tower, basically. Like that. We're going to deload the tower. And then we're going to go to field of view. So the reason I go to field of view instead of camera is because when you use your left stick here, it actually moves the camera and it can reload stuff. So, by the way, we want to jump as we're getting out of photo mode because this tower loads back in very quickly. So we want to go to field of view and then hold our left stick to, I think, straight left. Yeah, straight left should work. And then you want to exit photo mode and time a jump to where you get stuck in the staircase as it loads back in. Oh, you want to pause. You want to pause in the middle of the jump. So exit photo mode and then pause in the middle of the jump. Like I said, this skip is very complicated. We're just figuring the stuff out. So it's kind of hard to explain everything. So exit photo mode and then pause right about there. and then you should get stuck in the staircase, and you'll be back in the staircase. And from here, we are going to go to... You might need to use photo mode to like know where you're going, at least for whenever we're starting to understand this skip. We're going to jump this way, just straight here. And as soon as we're at like the peak of the jump, like the first peak, well, there's only one peak, but like as soon as you kind of see a peak, you want to photo mode. Okay, so I'm kind of nervous. I don't know why. It's just the moment of truth, I guess. But yeah, as soon as you're at the peak, you want to photo mode, and then I believe as soon as like it zooms in, you can unpause. And we're going to be in chapter 7. So we're in chapter 7 right now. And we are just going to not shoot. By the way, they're not in stealth. So you need the enemies to be in stealth for this to work. And we're just going to, without shooting anything, we're going to do this glitchlessly. Because if we do the old thing here, you have to shoot, right? And then this thing doesn't work. This thing does not work. You won't get the thing there. So this is the only way this will work. Like I said, a lot of contingencies. There's a lot of things you have to do to make this work. So Uncharted 3 is now a lot more difficult. And yeah, I'm not going to finish this because it's going to crash the game. But we're going to do all that, basically. So there will probably be a better stealth route eventually. You guys can play around with stuff. Hopefully I get this first try, so I don't want to... There we go. This is what I use for the setup. I don't know why it didn't appear before, but you want to align this metal thing to the right of the screen, I guess, like around there. And then, yeah, you want to... Yeah, as soon as you get to the end, you want to turn your camera so it's just... This is just for consistency, by the way. And then deload the area. Go to field of view. If you do brightness, it's going to look weird. I don't like brightness. Jump straight left. And then in the middle of the jump, pause for like 3 seconds. I don't know how long exactly yet, but we'll figure that out later. But 3 seconds is my safe bet for now. So unpause, exit photo mode, straight left, jump. Right about there. That might have been a bit early. Still worked. And then, yeah, we're going to get to here. Also, you can make sure they're still in stealth by looking at their weapons. Yeah, they're just standing still. Well, you can only see one of them, but still. Okay, here. This is kind of scary. I don't know why it's always scary for me. Anyway, you just jump and pray, I guess. And as soon as it loads in... Why is it not loading in? Well, it did load in. It was just weird. Yeah, you don't want to shoot at all. Don't shoot. Jump. Do whatever. Anything but shooting. Because if you don't shoot, once you get to the checkpoint, which is right around here, it'll crash the game. And this is also where your skin will go invisible, and you won't be able to see. So from here you can shoot, by the way. You're safe to shoot. And yeah, and your character will still be invisible if you don't have a skin until you do the next skip here.
What the hell are they doing?
Burn the whole place down.
Oh no. Sully, we gotta get out of here.
Also, if you die here, you're safe. You got a checkpoint, so you don't need to worry about that. I know there's a launch there. I haven't learned that launch yet. It's a bit finicky for me. Your character will still be invisible. And yeah. We got the skip. I'll go a bit further ahead to prove that there's nothing else to it. That works the same exact way. Yeah, everything else just worked the same exact way. Yeah, I didn't do that right. Anyway, that doesn't matter. We got the skip. And yeah, I hope that kind of helps. And I'm looking forward to seeing some of you guys run this. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's do this.